And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Today we've got some options. We might do the next tier of coils, we might do Hildebrand stuff, we might do Arcanist quests, and we might work on the main plot, which I should really get back to, considering how long it's been. It's been like a month and a half since I've done anything with the main... Well, no, we did... Great King Moggle. But it's been like 2 months since I beat A Realm Reborn. So we really should get back on that. Excuse me. Let me join the voice chat. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing okay.
Coils be like ARR's capstone. Capstone? As in the end of the ARR plot?
Well, I think the gear that you get from the final coils is like the top that you'll get in Realm Reborn. Because that was added in the final Realm Reborn patch.
Gotcha. Hey! What's up, Tomo? If ARR were made in the style of later expansions, Coils would be the X.3 final boss, essentially ending the story of the previous expansion. Huh. Interesting. So, should I,
No?
Good King Moggle was the end of 2.1, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so I've got a little ways to go before I should reach the end of the coils.
Honestly, we should be fine reaching the end of the coils. Like, it won't spoil the MSQ for you.
Oh, fair enough.
In general, raid and alliance raid stuff, it tends to be branches that move.
Hey, 10k!
Nice. There tend to be branches that move away from the main plot, but will sometimes curve back in later on in later expansions.
Gotcha. What is that little chocobo with a life preserver? Castaway chocobo? Oh, that's cute.
that one you get from fishing.
That's cute. Alright, let's get back to controller. Alright, what to do? What to do? Oh, you actually fish up the pet? That's cute. Yep. Other FFs under my belt or just FF14? I've played the Game Boy Advance remake of 1. I've beaten 4. I'm playing through 6 for a patron right now. I've beaten 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I beat 12. I might have left off right at the final boss. It's been like 15 years, but we'll get back to it. I've beaten 13, and I'm working on 14. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. Oh, and I've beaten Tactics, too. Both the original and the PSP remake.
On my end, I've basically beat every version of it.
Oh, and I beat 5, right.
Yeah. I beat most versions of each of the numbered games, and I played a lot of the spin-offs as well.
Work for Shinra or be a seed? Ooh. In what capacity would I work for Shinra? Are you talking like be a Shinra soldier? A Shinra guardsman? Or can I be like a office worker? I might go for a seed. Oh, hello, small doll, the heart of the party.
I'd probably go for seed.
Thank you for the heal, I guess. Alright, what the hell are we doing today? I used to be a child soldier versus work for a megacorp. Well, probably be an office worker under Shinra, to be honest. I'm not much of a warrior myself.
I mean,
Though, to be honest, being a seed usually isn't. A small doll is Tomo, who is apparently on 2 characters at once. Huh. Well, hello. Alright, cool. The garden tends to not send out seeds on, like, morally horrible jobs.
meanwhile, even accounting for a Shinra tends to be a bit morally dubious.
Yeah. Let's see.
Also, hello.
Saw someone. Hi, Minda. Earlier, I saw someone called Small Fish who was in the Big Fish Company. Cute.
That's good.
A big fish, little fish, any cardboard box.
Okay, what the hell are we doing today? I don't think I want to do Arcanist Quest right now. I want to do Hildebrand, I want to do the Coils, and I want to do main story quest stuff.
Personally, I vote for Hildebrand or Coils. I'm a big proponent. This is one of those games where the do the side content first is a very valid instinct.
Alright, well, let's do Hildebrand then.
Ooh.
Inspector's log. I have arrived in Costa del Sol. Somewhere in the realm, the masked fiend I pursue sets a leering eye on a poor, defenseless young maiden. A case that cries out for a gentleman inspector if ever there were one. Employing my own stupendous powers of disguise, I have concealed myself among a group of brass blades, hoping to ascertain the identity of the Lapis maiden mentioned by the thief. Thus far, I have gleaned little, save for war stories and tales of drinking prowess, but I am certain it is only a matter of time before the answer is within my grasp. Alright, let's do Hildebrand. Want to be Rufus's personal chef, probably so you could poison the shit out of him? Well, even if you didn't, you get paid very well. As long as he didn't have you thrown out of a window.
Have you seen Final Fantasy VII Abridged? Well, Machine Abridged.
I started it, but I didn't really like the characterizations, so I quit.
Oh, but they've got some good development.
I might pick it back up again sometime, but oh well. Alright, Ellie. This is Master Guguremo of the East Aldenard Trading Company and father of the bride. Let's see what he can tell us. The bride is a Lalafell? Oh my god, a Lalafell with a mustache. It never gets less weird seeing Lalafells with facial hair. You're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once. Beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might have just a moment of... Ah, yes, that two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief and his letter of challenge. So you could say he left a calling card?
Never see it coming!
If you have come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy.
Also, to be fair, the calling card in this was red and
Nice pompadours, assholes.
it was red and black.
I could take 'em. The brass blades of the Gerbera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. And somehow Hildebrand has infiltrated these guys? Props to Hildebrand. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous? Oh, it's you. Sup, Briardine? Consulting Inspector Briardine. Your reputation precedes you. And what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is simple. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of your precious gil. Oh, doing it for free, out of pride, huh? Very well. Let us see if your reputation is deserved. But consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances.
There's Nashu in the background.
Oh, I missed her. Where is she?
She was on the bench.
Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around? Our man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge, a precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner in the broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close company to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Yeah? How do we know it's not you? How do we know you're not the thief in disguise? Arabella's betrothed, Vanes, would be an obvious target for our thief. So, too, would be his father, Morgant. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh, so look in the background. Look in the background.
Yep, there they are. Oh, I cannot get over this guy's facial hair. Holy shit. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Holy shit. Yalto Noito, or Yalto Nolto, and his wife, Sainana, the guests of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Gugurimo himself. Finally, we have Lewenhart, a steward of Gugurimo's estate, and Miss Arabella's personal attendant, who has a bad case of thug bone disease. Holy shit. Get some sleep, dude. You got those raccoon eyes.
Yeah. Also grow some eyebrows.
Oh yeah, he's got those Matt Smith eyebrows. If you were to classify Fooly Cooly, it would be Jackass the anime with that punk energy mixed with teenage angst. I'm not gonna lie, I've never actually watched Jackass.
Same.
Yep, there's Hildebrand among the brass blades.
I mean, he's not even wearing the same clothes.
All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you are to report back to me at once. Oh, did you spot him? Did you spot Hildebrand? Oh, God. Oh, now you've fucked up one of the brass blades, Briardine. Or at least they think so. Hildebrand Manderville. I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a malm away. The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Briardine. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. They're clapping for the ass beating. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease. Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildebrand, gentleman adventurer, inspector extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Manderville man can.
There's just us at the bottom right corner, just like, why do we have to be here?
The fish! And now you're doing the yeah thing. He does realize there's still a fish on his head, doesn't he? Good Inspector, I realize we have not seen eye to monocle in the past. But a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. Me? Assist you? Aren't you a funny man? Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you? I would speak with you, but not here, in front of the idiot. I will be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. Alright, what's this promising lead? No, first we're talking to Hildebrand. Where'd he go? Oh no. Oh no, he's gone! No!
That's never a good sign if he's just gone off to do something on his own.
Inspector Briardine seems to have taken a liking to you. Yeah, great. You should be proud. As you can see by his treatment of someone we know, the man doesn't suffer fools lightly. Yeah, I can tell. He's right there. Oh, there he is! He just hadn't loaded in yet. When did you change your clothes? It is not by fate's whimsy that we have been reunited here today, friend. You were destined to be by my side as I apprehend the fiend and defend the fair maiden's virtue. Oh yeah, Milena's all set up for a beach trip. You've come. Excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? You don't know who I am? Come on. An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Unremarkable name, my ass. I am Loreweaver. Fuck you. Now, answer me this, Lore. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of Lady Gerilda, stole off with the treaty blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? You were there too, Briardine. The perfect mannerisms. That is for me to know.
Do it!
Do it? Oh, I might. Ooh, do I want to do it? Do I want to be a dick to him? I think I do. Yeah, fuck this guy. You keep your observations to yourself. That or you have none of import. Either way, I can respect a woman who would listen instead of speak.
He says that whether you're a boy or a girl, but that sounds really sexist when you put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I just did a whole double take. Are you sure those are the words that you want to have come out of your mouth, Briardine? Are you absolutely positive that that's how you want to address a woman?
Ooh, okay.
Holy shit. Oh, everything about this guy. There are two aspects of the Phantom Thief's costume that drew my interest. First, the utter perfection of the physical disguise. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is this stone that allows him to change appearances at will. This, however, was of secondary concern to me.
I love that stuff like glamour prisms are actually canon and do apply to the world.
Yeah, that's a cool touch. From movements to mannerisms to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Gerilda. He was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. Oh, how do you know it's a he? How do you know it's a he? You sexist prick. We are dealing with a clever and thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family could detect that aught is amiss. Calling it now, he's gonna try to imitate Hildebrand and fail miserably. All the key players arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago, when preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. And yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our Phantom Lore. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume? I will not say, you prick. I had hoped you would prove more insightful. And yet it matters not, for the answer is self-evident. Our thief's first target, one of the brass blades of the Gerbera. Strong in number, few of words, able to come and go as they please. A fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for our man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will canvass the immediate area. You begin your search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol. Can't believe the goddamn Chocobo gets the hat and I don't.
Honestly, we're at...
Nice beachwear.
yeah, I was going to say, we're at the beach and you're the only one not showing some skin.
Hey, I take the Oran school of beach going. Outskirts of Costa del Sol.
We'll have to get past cancer.
Ah, it's a red circle. Okay.
Should we fight cancer?
Haven't we already?
Have we? Might have done.
I think we have.
Fair enough.
Because like we have.
I mean, I'm down for killing
you
you again.
When we were doing some fate power leveling.
Ah.
Eh, let's kill him.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it is medically unwise to ignore cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I do find it amusing that they've got the house reference for the fate name.
Yeah, I remember seeing that last time. Alright, I'm gonna kill this ad.
Oh god, Samurai is terrible at this level. I've made a horrible mistake.
Apologies for the coughing. It only really happens when I laugh now.
Yeah, how are you feeling, man? You're recovering well?
Yeah, I'm still got a slight bit of stamina loss, but other than that, I'm pretty much recovered.
Nice.
I only have one send. This is terrible. Okay, still good.
I think I'm synced down below Thundercloud.
Probably.
And below the thing where, Firestarter, I think it is.
That sounds right, yeah.
I know cancer makes people feel sick, but it's not usually due to level sinking.
I gave up. I ran away and came back as summoner.
Fair enough.
This guy is tanky as hell.
Yeah, boss bit.
At least I can actually do damage to him now, so that'll make things quicker.
Nope, I didn't want to cast that.
This is unusual. I don't usually have to use potions. Well, outside of stat potions. But that's a different matter entirely.
Actually, I can heal you.
Oh, thank you. We have been joined by Char Char Binks.
Hi, my minion spawned as the Black Mage this time. Good. Oh, there's Thundercloud.
Yeah, you just got some bad luck. Have you seen that jar full of jars? Called Jar Jar.
No.
When they shake it, Jar Jar blink, clinks. It's a terrible fun and it was brilliant.
Speaking of Star Wars, I've been watching Andor, and that show is great.
Yeah, I keep hearing it's really good.
Yeah, like...
What's it about?
Well, it's about, like, did you see Rogue One?
Yes.
Yes.
It's about the guy from Rogue One. It's a prequel to... Well, because, like, he obviously... Well, spoilers for, like, a 10-year-old movie, but, like, that guy in Rogue One dies at the end.
They all die.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all
They all
die.
die, of course.
That was
but-
10 years ago?
Nope, it was 6 years
Oh,
ago.
no, but, like, I gave Danny a heart attack there, but yeah, it's a pretty old movie at this point. But yeah,
What is time?
but yeah, like everybody dies in Rogue One, but so Andor is a prequel to that about the dude from Rogue One, and it's fantastic. It is like at this point, it's so much better than any other Star Wars show that it's actually embarrassing. Like you had a show about Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fighting each other, and it's like shit compared to Andor. How badly did you screw that up? But yeah, it's great.
Also, the Sprout Jar Jar Binks keeps trying to provoke the boss. Provoke does not work on Fates.
Ooh, I did not know that actually.
It's because the amount of aggro that you develop during a Fate is how it judges your performance in the Fate. So if you could just provoke the boss, you would immediately get a gold result, even if you just popped in, hit it once and left.
But you're getting a bunch of bad, and that AoE those down a little bit for you.
Yep, I'm asleep.
McGregor better turn down any future Star Wars projects. Why? Ewan McGregor is great.
Yeah, Ian McGregor was like the one bright spot in that show.
Like, I like him better as Obi-Wan than I liked Alec Guinness.
Yeah.
I'm not really a huge Star Wars fan. I just prefer the game.
Hamill, McGregor, and Ridley all scorned by Disney. Boyega's the one with the biggest gripe there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it is a full remission.
Oh, I got a crab pet.
Yeah, I thought,
Small
I thought
shell.
we hadn't done this yet.
Yeah, we definitely did. I would have remembered us doing it and it taking this long if we did do it. You definitely ran past this area, though, and thought, haha, they have cancer as a boss, but we didn't actually kill it that time.
Oh yeah, have you used the cards that you got from the Crystal Tower raids?
I don't see any cards.
Yeah, I see it in your inventory. Your triple triad cards.
No, that's Sahagin and Gilgamesh and Enkidu card. I don't have any cards from the Crystal Tower.
If you sort your inventory, it'll put all of your triple triad cards together, and if you have any, they'll all be together.
Yeah, the card drops in the first 3 alliance raids are all guaranteed.
Well, all I have is Sahagin's.
Did you maybe use them already?
Guess you did.
I haven't used a card in a while.
Yeah, maybe you did and forgot about it. They're pretty easy to forget.
If you... Actually, come to think of it, I don't seem to have the Cloud of Darkness card.
I don't think Cloud of Darkness is actually guaranteed. It's just a very, very high chance.
From as far as I knew, it was only you'd either get Cloud of Darkness or Dissidia Onion Knight guaranteed.
Hmm. Maybe it's only guaranteed if you've done X amount of triple triad.
Well, on the bright side, we've now got we'll easily get them in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Brassblade of the Gerbera. How's it going? How long you been here? 3 days? Yeah? Kinda sucks? Trapped behind the crabs? Crabs to the front, ocean to the back? Rocks all around you? Can't say this is how I would spend my time.
Oh, also, since you mentioned Boyega, it always amuses me just how many Americans automatically refer to him as African American.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, and there's
Oh, is he a Brit?
yeah, he's British, black British. But there's also it gets even funnier when it's Martha Jones actress, Freema, I can't remember her last name. She's often referred to as African American by American fans of Doctor Who, even though she's British and she's mixed race, Middle Eastern, Persian.
Huh.
It's been so long since I've watched a Martha episode, I legit forgot if she, has an American accent.
Nope.
No, she most certainly does not.
Okay. I didn't think so, but that would be at least, some justification if she was playing an American, but no, she's not. It's just, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
She most certainly is not.
There's just I know that there's an American there's just a certain level of politeness that people try to get by saying about African American, and then they proceed to just extrapolate it to the entire world.
Yeah, I've seen there was a Facebook post or something that was the same thing with Idris Elba, where it's you can't call Idris Elba black, honey. He's African American. It's he's literally not.
Every black person I know is just call us black.
Yep.
Anyway.
All right, Briardine. Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I have worked with. Oh, fuck you! Thank the gods. Please, free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive. One sec. There. Now, tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you. And try to be brief. Well, seeing as that's the only pair of piece of clothing he's got on, I don't think he'll have a problem with that. We just arrived in Costa del Sol. Had a briefing of sorts. Master Gugurimu gave us each our orders, who we'd be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, get my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, here I was, stripped to my skivvies. Much to the chagrin of those of us who have to look at you. Oh, come on. He's not ugly. You say you received orders from Master Guguremo. Who was to be your charge? My memory's hazy, but... Ah! One was Morgant, father of the groom. The other was a Lalafellan gent from Limsa. Yalto Nolto. Now, try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yes. There was also the steward, Lewenhart. I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection of key supplies, that sort of thing. Morgant, Yalto, Nolto, and Lewenhart. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightening. He got thwacked upside the head from behind. It's not his fault. I shall see this man back to the city and into the possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me, and, for the love of the gods, just make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. I'm more on his side than yours, asshat.
Goodness boy.
Oh, hey. I am Vanes, heir to the chairmanship of the Bruguiere Consortium. And who exactly were you again? I'm sorry, I just realized that I don't particularly care. Oh, wow. Well, screw you, buddy.
Eat the rich.
Vanes is my own flesh and blood, heir to the Bruguiere Consortium. It barely needs saying that he'd settle for no less than the most storied beauty the realm over. Yeah, screw these guys.
Got my proper beach outfit now.
I'm quite happy being a man in a dress. I look gorgeous.
You do.
Ah, there you are, friend. And not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. No. Tell me, did your and Inspector Briardine's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? Morgant, Yalto, Nolto, and the steward Lewenhart, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. You think they're all suspicious, Hildebrand? With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildebrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the Inspector returns. Fear not, friend. The Inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha ha! If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Ah, there is one of our suspects standing suspiciously under that canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah. Gravity.
Oh, this is going to be secondhand embarrassment town, isn't it? Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The merest slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives, in danger. But have no fear. Miss Ellie, ready your quill that you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Mandeville men of ages past, to reveal our foe. I can think of few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal, too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Does he have fans? I think it's just you, Nashu. Capital! This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Also my only assistant. Now, behold as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Oh, this is going to be secondhand embarrassment town. Oh, no. Good day, Master Gugurimo. And a fine day it must be, for you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabelle. That's her dad! Oh, God. That's her dad. That's her dad. That's her dad, Hildebrand. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter, you... Just who in the seven hells are you, anyway? Guards! Guards! Now hold your chocobos, Gugurimo. I recognize the lad. This is Hildebrand, agent of enquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have you? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude. Aye, Vanes? Alright, Prince Valium, what have you got to say about this? The phantom thief? Balderdash and rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty, indeed, to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all. Ha ha! He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effete, fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. Oh no. He's a damn sight easier on the eyes than you. He just looks at her. That's me, Vanes, ever calm in the face of danger. Truly his father's son. A worthy heir to the Brugier Consortium, and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Or family, I should say. Ho ho! Which reminds me, Master Vanes, Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. It has not left her neck since the day. Oh, that little trinket. 'Twas nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Ha ha ha. The time-honored Mandeville art of parley. We'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgaunt not spoken up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural. Ha ha ha! Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
I do not believe what Nashu is writing down is accurate.
Definitely not. Also, her book is closed. Whoops! I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master Plan. I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yalto Nolto and Lewenhart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. I've already heard that. Okay.
Am I glowing?
Why are you glowing?
It usually means I've got energy in my bar, I guess. Like I thought it was just when I've got enough to use an attack, so I wasted it. But nope.
A likely story. I see how it is. You're fixing to explode yourself and take out the whole party.
Shh! Don't let them know.
I've not seen your faces round here. With the East Aldenard Trading Company, are you? Oh, yes, good sir. Very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Aldenard Trading Company. Ha ha ha. Oh-ho. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, I like this guy much more than the other guys. Do tell, is the Lapis Maiden as lovely as they say? Sinana here's no slouch herself, but like me, she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. Oh, very much offense taken, Yalto. Is that how you talk about your wife? Ah, but where are me manners? You haven't got any, judging by the way you just talked about your wife. Yalto Nolto and the Bruguiere Consortium, and this is me wife, Sinana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. I dare say this wedding, and the joining together of our family businesses, couldn't be happening at a better time. What with all manner of fell beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of... Huh? You have heard of the Mandragoras, haven't you? But of course, I once spent a year holding body and mind with the Fist of Ralgar. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra what's-its a day. God damn it, Helen. And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? Would it kill you to read the Mithril and educate yourself from time to time? A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it that they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, milady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago.
Oh god, it's Peter. Produce for the ethical treatment of agriculture.
Settle down, Sinana. Forgive me, wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I'd best go prepare my speech. Carry on, lads. What was that giggle from Sinana? Criminy! None of those three were suspicious in the least. But we must not give up hope, lest he of many faces have the last laugh. Where there is a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu, we must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. You speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope? He of many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. God damn it, Nashu.
Oh, she's great.
I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Briardine will be back any moment now. He's not the type to suffer excuses. Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Lewenhart spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Briardine will be back before long. Come, Nashu. This is no time to delay.
Nana says that she's looking forward to seeing the Lapis Maiden, for there have been songs spoken of her beauty. But of course, some songs were sang about her beauty when she was young as well.
Good for her. Some of these coconuts don't look like coconuts. These crates must contain the foodstuffs of which Master Lewenhart spoke. At a glance, they do not appear particularly suspicious, but our investigation must not be deterred. Nope, that's Danny. Here's Nashu. Look at this! Now there's water, now there isn't. Now there's water. Are you perplexed by the waves, Nashu? Are you serious? Nashu? How do you function? Nashu.
Nashu channeling her in a toddler.
She is a cat person. Are you saying all Makote are this ditzy? That's racist.
Indeed. I mean, she's even a moon cat like me.
She was pretty hungry for that fish on his head. Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. A couple of which have stems? Those aren't coconuts. Allie was saying some of these didn't look like coconuts. It appears that our man Lewenhart spoke true. Ye gods! Are those explosives? I spy concealed among these coconuts.
Those weren't stems, the fuses!
Yep. Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we have found our phantom thief after all. Oh, those are mine, Inspector. God damn it, Nashu! God fucking... Nashu! I was looking for a place to set them down, you see. Those coconuts were looking awfully lonely. Nashu, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation? Oh, buddy, surely you know her better than that. Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? Were you planning to thwack him upside the head? Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now, set the driftwood down over there, and concentrate on taking your notes like the astute assistant you are. And get rid of the explosives! We don't want to get caught with explosives among the food. I say, we are most fortunate that confounding Inspector Briardine is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now, let us dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to a fiery demise. Confounding Inspector Briardine. Explode. A fiery demise. Got it. Are you sure about that? Please don't let him show up. Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned at the absolute worst possible time. Grab them! Grab them now! Hide them! Oh, this is going to be secondhand embarrassment city. You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. Grab the explosives and run. Don't leave them here. But Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briardine come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Laura and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide berth of this beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it. And take the explosives! How are we not having them take the explosives?
Do you really want Nashu to have the explosives longer than she needs to?
Better than this? Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu. We shall return for your creations once Inspector Briardine has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. Just take them! They're right here. You can grab them. There's not that many. There's only 3. If you leave them here, they're going to get taken with the rest of the supplies. Oh, god damn it. Suddenly, I'm less than enthused about continuing this quest line. Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. All right. All we have to do is lure him away from these crates. That shouldn't be too difficult, right? All right, ass clown.
Well, that preview doesn't bode well, does it?
Nope. So, Hildebrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Well, it's not Hildebrand you have to worry about, it's his assistant. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Indeed. But enough about Hildebrand. Laura and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and... An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, yes, that spot just over there by the crates should suffice. Oh, no. There, of all places. But surely we could find somewhere more scenic. I am not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
When you're around Hildebrand too long, even the Warrior of Light starts to lose brain cells.
I didn't get involved in that. I just kept my mouth shut. I should have said something. I was screaming internally at the top of my lungs, but I said nothing, and I let this scene play out. Oh, I don't want to do it. Oh. I'm just going to sit here for a second, let his feet get soaked. Yep. How you liking that squidgy feeling below your socks, Briardine? Yeah? Yeah? Good and soaked? Good and wet? Yeah? Have we ruined your shoes yet? Yeah, good enough.
We're also ruining Ellie's shoes.
Yes, Inspector. Privacy indeed. Bloody hells. Don't worry, Lore. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. As from Ishgard, he stands in snow all day. He's used to that feeling. I don't want to continue this right now. I'm not looking forward to the secondhand embarrassment. Alright, you lazy bum.
I mean, we're not on this quest. We don't have to do anything.
I cannot stress enough how much I don't want to do this right now. I might not. I might just go do MSQ stuff. I've got the quest started. I won't forget it.
This next cutscene's fun though.
Alright, fine. There's the driftwood. It's your favorite scene? Why are the coconuts glowing? Is it just me, or is there a bit of chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. Don't look at him, Ellie. Look at him, not the bombs. If you insist, Inspector. Through the questioning of a brass blade attacked by our quarry, I have identified the 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgant, Yalto Nolto, and Leeuwenhart. The 3 of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over... Oh my god, you guys suck at this. I apparently suck at this too. Oh no, I'm embarrassing myself. Are the 2 of you listening? Of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you were right. I too feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. But there is no need. Wait here and I shall build us a fire! Oh no. Oh no. Ha ha ha! Methinks the Inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal. There's 1 piece of driftwood. How is he going to start a fire with that? Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly. And, as fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flintstone on my person.
Is it Fred?
Oh, she's excited that it's getting used.
Sound effects.
There is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the Inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Whee! It's flying! Uh-oh. What have we here? Oh no, and she's been writing down the opposite of... Oh no! 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 What have we here? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
Her expression.
Yeah, that twitching mouth. Could this be another challenge from the fiend? Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual cards, see? Doubtless it's just the idle ravings of some madman or madwoman.
Or both, combined.
Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah, there are 2 more pages. Oh no. Oh, she's gonna sneeze. Alright. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the Lapis Maiden alone that shall come to harm. It is more direct than his previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. But what is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer, no doubt. The final page? Confounding Inspector Briardine will meet a fiery demise.
Vieira are not very expressive, are we?
All right. Oh no. Oh no. Who would have thought Briardine would be that easy to spook? What are you looking at, Nashu? Lands directly up his ass. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Everything's fine.
Majestic.
Everything is so fine. Alright, now grab it. Grab it before it falls off his head. Oh, no. Oh, for fuck's sake. And there go his clothes again. You saw through the fiend's ruse. But how? I swear, if this kindles a romance between the two. Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. You have my gratitude. Hildebrand Manderville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Vigilance! Yes! Vigilance is the order of the day. What in the name of the gods? Thow's teeth! Those vegetables cost a fortune, and they're ruined! Ruined! Agent of inquiry, more like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in jail.
I mean, agent of injury is an appropriate appellation.
Yeah, true. Oh. I thought that was going to be her animation where she was just stepping in the water for a minute. That would have been pretty funny if it was. Clearly, our thief has decided that my prodigious intellect presents the greatest threat to his schemes. Perhaps he is a more clever man than I thought. Well, he already got one over on you, Briardine. How did you not think he was a clever man? Is that a fish? I'm getting hungry. Thanks to our quick thinking, the bombs are no more, and the inspector is none the wiser. 'Tis a shame to see good food go to waste, though. Those coconuts looked positively luscious. You're saying this 3 feet from him, Hildebrand. He's right there.
I also don't think...
He's right there, Hildebrand.
I don't think any of that counted as quick thinking.
I would ask how he survived an explosion at point-blank range, but something tells me that's one more mystery better left unsolved.
I mean, she's a man.
All right, before we continue, I'm going to take a quick break, have a snack, and go to the bathroom. So, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
It's always such a fun cutscene.
Yeah. Lore Miss Milena blowing herself up, though.
Yep, I noticed. Bayonetta 3's out, and I want it, but I'm getting it for Christmas, so I gotta wait.
Wait for what?
Bayonetta 3.
Ah.
Love the first two.
Mm-hmm. Five more minutes before Milena can blow herself up again.
Oh, didn't realise my sword glowed. Knew it was red, had a nice red shade to it, but there's a glow.
I got a proper glow.
And now, Minda, you kind of look like you're cosplaying as Zaki in Crisis Core.
Yeah.
Just need an umbrella.
Yeah, also Shulk a little bit. I need like a more I need like a fancier sword for a Shulk cosplay though.
True.
There are some good ones out there, like I think the Bismarck sword has the right vibe for Shulk.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't really get the vibe and the color at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Elena seems to be wondering where the blood sword came from, and it came from Hildebrand, I believe.
You cut out there.
Melina seems to be wondering where the blood sword came from, and it's Manderville coins.
Yes. It's actually the weapon of a boss in one of the level 50 dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Kingdom Hearts reference in the Black Mage staff there as well.
Yeah. So glad they buffed Living Dead.
Yeah, as Jokat said, you press it and you die.
Alright, I'm back. And I appear to have, when I accidentally knocked over my controller, I appear to have gone into first-person mode. How do I get out of that?
Scroll out or zoom out. I don't know how you do that with a controller, but you can zoom in and out of first person, I believe.
Press the home key.
There we go, okay. Alright, I guess we'll proceed with Hildebrand.
I gotta admit, I love how many little details end up building up into that scene.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Why are we walking? We can fly.
Too late, I'm already here.
Same.
What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not, the fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Gugurimu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Good gods! This is no thief, this is a madman! As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contained imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days, what with the mandragoras at large. Even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. The mandragoras? I have heard of that fell band. One-hit wonders, yet they think they're hot shit. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it very closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Oh, is this gonna actually be a bunch of music references? Methinks you just worry too much, Master Lewenhart. Our course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back. I would advise against that, Inspector. These are no ordinary mandragoras, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gerbera proved unable to resist him. Yeah, but we've got me! And I'm better than all of you put together. Oh, a formidable foe indeed. Were only there a brave soul in our midst, with a want for taking on fearsome enemies, with not a shred of concern for her own well-being. Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, I, yes, I, shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. That's me. You are truly a godsend, adventurer. One Sundamal of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Gugurima was like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let a lady face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. Nope, I'm fine, Hildebrand. You can stay here.
Yes.
You're not useful in a fight.
He says comrade if you're a guy.
Alright, to Limsa, I guess.
There's a ferry to Limsa right here.
Yeah, the first skipper over here.
That is true. I wish the ferry cost more gil as you got higher level. It just feels insulting to have to pay 40 gil for it when I've got 900,000. Hang on a sec. I'm going to change my minion to random minion on my hotbar. See what I get. I got the pillow that isn't following me at all?
Yep.
What?
It's literally just a pillow.
Why is it a minion?
It's just there for
What?
G-pose.
Yeah, RP kind of stuff.
All right, let's summon something else.
That was the best one.
It's again. I got the pillow again.
literally the best it could have been.
Here, it's. And remember,
Hey,
I
there's the
gave
Puff of
that
Darkness.
to you as a joke because you said you wanted a pillow. Remember?
Oh yeah. I thought it was a pillow that floated around and followed.
Nope, it's just a pillow.
Just Lord's like, I will summon a random minion. Flop.
Now you got the Puff of Darkness. Ooh, beckon the Puff of Darkness.
Yeah, / beckon.
It's independent, so
Does she
it's
sit
not.
on my shoulder? She sits on my shoulder. Oh.
If you're a Lalafell, it will sit on your head.
Oh.
Yeah, there are a whole bunch of pets that sit on your shoulder, but for Lalafell, their shoulders are too tiny, so Lalafells, they always sit on their head.
One example of a minion that will sit on your head is Wind Up Nanima, who she's just like she's sitting on your shoulder, just like she sits on Roban's arm.
Huh.
You can get that one from for achievement certificates.
Yep.
I
Cool.
wonder how many of those you've got now.
I'll check later. And now we wait for the square to load in.
There will be a lot of things to load in.
That's cute. Oh, that's cute. I love it. Sundamal. If you've come for the Mandragoras, I fear you're half a bell too late. As were we, blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror, he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Aleport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Ah, is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friend? The ferry, darked by Fisherman's Bottom, will carry us to Aleport. Let us be swiftly on our way. Nope, I'm just going to teleport there. Telprot. Oh, she left my shoulder when I did that animation. Oh well. It's easier to see her if she's following along behind
Yeah,
me.
there's actually a minion that will only sit on your shoulder. The moment
Oh.
the koala minion, the moment you summon it, it will automatically just climb up your shoulder and stay there.
That's cute.
Huh. Excuse me.
Ooh, someone here has the new store mount.
Oh, aye, yeah. Mechanical Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe that fucking pillow. And I immediately got it again. Don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a fair old turnip, a murderous eggplant, or something like that. Think I jest, do you? You'd be singing a different tune if a shot of tomato juice almost took out your eye, as it did mine. My eye! By the time I'd regained my wits, they'd already set sail with my ship and me livelihood. I'm ruined. Ruined! If I never see another bleeding onion till the end of me days, it'll be too soon. Hey, this is specifically the Final Fantasy XII versions of this monster type.
Technically, Final Fantasy XI, 12 reused design.
Oh,
Same with the goblins, actually, I think.
fair enough. To hear most say it, the Mandragoras are a nasty lot, a right pain in the arse to farmers and provisioners the realm over. But let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow fronds from our larders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous blackguards have a far grander scheme. Revolution. Madness, you say? Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes. A veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. Huh? This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression. I could swear I've seen his face somewhere before. Bugger me! If it ain't the undead overlord what fancies himself a gentleman inspector. Which would make you... Aye, could it be? The adventurer what bested the thief and duelist in single combat? That's me. Also the Ultima weapon. I've fought a lot of more difficult things than Gilgamesh. Let me tell you.
And yes, single combat. It definitely wasn't 8-on-1.
Definitely not. That's okay. It was a fair fight because he turned us all into frogs.
Of course.
It was 1-on-1. Everybody else just dealt the chickens.
Oh yeah, it wasn't 8-on-1. It was 8 versus Gilgamesh plus all the chickens. Are you the one who bested the duelist? Well, bugger me and call me Inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? But that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud. I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandragoras are planting themselves, a whole army of their own kind, on the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved in my day, but I've not matched wits with sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating. To the Isles of Umbra!
You know, they keep saying vegetables, but they've got tomatoes and aubergines. It's fruit.
Eggplants are fruit?
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, I need to go to the docks.
You're right there.
Oops, I am talking to the wrong person.
It's like the same ferry that takes you to Limsa for the island, I think. Or you can just fly there, honestly.
Oh yeah, I could just fly there.
Didn't used to be able to. You know, there was
Oh, here's the thing about fruits and vegetables, is there's technically no such thing as a vegetable. Like, at all. Vegetable is not a biological taxonomy term.
there was a Captain N the Game Master comic where there was the Vegetable Kingdom versus the Fruit Kingdom, and they were at war over where tomatoes go, and it's just like, okay, that would be great if it weren't for the fact that the Vegetable Kingdom is run by the Pumpkin and his cucumber guards, both of which are fruit.
Circle, X, triangle. Circle, circle, X, triangle, square.
Oh no! The Crash Bandicoot passwords!
You feel a hostile gaze upon you.
Well, I accidentally unlocked a dungeon.
Circle, circle. X square circle. Feel a hostile gaze upon you. Oh, this one takes a while. X square. Musical note. Circle X circle. Square $, circle X triangle square circle circle. Musical note. Feel a hostile gaze upon you.
We need a new guy at the gay nightclub. How did he do this?
God damn it, Hildebrand. Friend, my pursuit of the Mandragoras has led me beneath the surface. Yes, they must be down here. Somewhere. How are you speaking with your head underground?
Isn't that just how politicians usually work?
Oh, they're growing. Alright. Nope, not Hildebrand. Oh, I need to sink to the face. Okay.
So, sensing weakness in the realm following the calamity, 5 rogue vegetables, well, technically 4 of the fruit. Well, that'd be 3 and 2 fruit if we've got the...
Amusingly, this fate literally does not let us... Like, we can't level sync down to the fate or see it at all.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I've
never seen something like that.
Risen up to, they have risen up to rid the land of all meat, including you! Cool off the Mandragoras before the Verdant insurrection gains steam. I have a bunch of these guys as mounts now.
Yeah, they just recently added these guys, a bunch of these guys as mounts. You ride around top of their head. It's pretty cute.
Nice. Da 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 da.
And then I got put to sleep.
Back to Costa del Sol, I guess.
Impeccably fought, my friend. I only wish I'd seen the battle with my own eyes. You may go ahead to Costa del Sol. I shall be along as soon as I extricate myself.
Oh, right. I gotta talk to Hildebrand.
Well, I just said what he says.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've never seen a fate out in the wild like lock other people out of it before.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Hmm. Early installment weirdness, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh god, gravity.
You return! I feared you might end up a tasty snack for a crazed head of cabbage.
Hildebrand says the Isles of Umbra are but a short sprint away. Or so what took us so long.
The stolen foodstuffs! You've saved my hide today. Oh, but I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Gugurimo is quite particular about his seasonings. Ooh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. No, Nashu, you may not. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it is time we return to the case. Now, there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Cor, the peppers have changed color. What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe. The gentleman must needs investigate.
Oh god.
A striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Master Lewenhart described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate? Purple's not far from blue. But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue, or a bluish purple. The two colors are really quite similar when you think about it. Well, either he's colorblind or he's lying. These peppers have a most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple.
I'm wearing purple. You can contrast and compare if need be.
Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. Oh, bye. Ha! The charade is up. After the man. It is as I suspected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu. The fiend must be brought to justice.
I summon an a giant icy wolf, and you summon a camel. We are not the same.
Yeah, I think I hate this pet. I need to get more mounts so that shows up in my rotation less often.
Yeah. I've got this dragonfly mount on my main that I hate, but fortunately I have nearly 150 mounts, so it only shows up every so often.
If we do some extreme grinding, we can get you 7 mounts in like an hour.
You can run, but you cannot. Ha ha ha! If you thought you could outsprint this Manderville man, you were sorely mistaken.
When do we get a mount where we just ride to...
Just ride on Hildebrand.
Yeah, it's got like triple the speed of any other mount, and it can't fly, but if you press jump, you get flung by Godbert.
For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest. He appears to be dead. Done in by a snipper. A fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let us see what lies behind the mask. Oh, nope, he's alive. You're cornered now, buddy. Ugh. Where am I? Who are you? Ha! Playing the fool will avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. Oh, wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when... Miss Arabella, I must find her at once. Ugh, my head. It would seem that this man wears no mask. This is the true Lewinhart. I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. Now that you mention it, the impostor was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. There is still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity. And yet he could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had the time to thoroughly research his new target. Wait a second. Hang on. Hang on. If we knew that the person was not Lalafell-sized, why did we suspect that Lalafell? We know the person's not Lalafell-sized. The person that stole the sword isn't Lalafell-sized.
Clammers.
Clammers can't do that, can they?
Sure.
Fair enough, I guess.
I mean, they project alternate looks.
Oh yeah, this guy has a million fantasias, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
Most importantly, we now know that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. We need simply return to Costa del Sol and examine the hands of all present. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewenhart back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Oh, that's some Mandragoras. I love the rogue tomato. It's my favorite one. I have found you, my little ones. Let me guess, you seethed with anger at those that took from you what was yours. Oh, the girl one's kind of cute.
I like the aubergine knight.
Excuse me. Then it would appear our goals are in accord. Make for Costa del Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. The game is afoot, inspectors. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball? Excuse me. Oh, my Puff of Darkness is back on my shoulder. Cute.
So the other thing you can do with your mounts, Lore, is just do a favorite roulette, and then favorite every mount that you have except the giraffe.
Oh, there's an idea. Seeing as I have 4 of them.
Yeah. Sometime we can do some extreme mount grinding and get you like 7 mounts in like an hour.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually not feeling very well, so I think I'm going to end the stream a little early. We will do some extra Final Fantasy XIV on Monday before I do my live blogging for the day. But I'm not feeling very good, guys.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah. So, that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.
I'll see you Monday.
Ciao.
Bye-bye, everyone.